Welcome on the cosmic atom. Imagine for a minute that everything in your life starts to flow smoothly. The appropriate individuals arrive at precisely the right moment. Opportunities come your way without difficulty. Your body feels light. Your intellect is clear, and your heart is peaceful. What if I told you that this isn't a fiction or a random happenstance, but rather the direct effect of your vibration? Everything in the cosmos vibrates, and so do you. Your thoughts, emotions, words, and actions all have a certain frequency. This frequency functions like an unseen language, which the cosmos understands and reacts to. That is why you attract what you send out. But here's something most folks don't get. Raising your vibration for a short period of time is insufficient. Actual transformation occurs when you keep that higher vibration constantly, without relying on external circumstances, without allowing ups and downs to sap your energy and separate you from your actual power. That is the main message of this video. We'll show you why maintaining a high vibration is not only achievable, but necessary. If you wish to raise your awareness, communicate clearly, and live from your own spiritual core, you'll notice that boosting your frequency does not imply being always optimistic or pushing yourself to seek happiness. It is not about avoiding the bad times. It is about sustaining an inner frequency of truth, coherence, and presence. This movie will assist you through even the most chaotic situations. We'll explore the ancient foundations of vibration in spiritual traditions. You'll learn how vibration works in your bodily, mental, and spiritual bodies, as well as what's preventing your frequency from reaching its full potential. Finally, you'll discover strategies and options for maintaining an enhanced level of vitality that never fades. Prepare to remember that you are more than your body, personal narrative, or transient emotions. You are a vibrating force in motion, and today you will learn how to raise and maintain it like an energy master. Are you ready to cross that threshold? The concept that everything in the cosmos vibrates is not new or novel. It is an old fact that has been conveyed by the most intelligent civilizations throughout history. From ancient Egypt's Hermetic teachings to India's Yoga Sutras, the notion of vibration has been recognized as a universal rule. The K. Bailey and old esoteric literature declare in their second great law, nothing rests, everything moves, everything vibrates. This simple yet powerful phrase illustrates an essential reality. Vibrations are the universe's heartbeat. Everything in existence vibrates with its own frequency, including matter, thinking, emotion, and the soul. This frequency not only identifies its nature, but also what it is associated with in Vedic tradition. This is known as spinning or holy vibration. According to this viewpoint, divine awareness, whether Shiva or Brahman, is a never-ending dance of dynamic energy surging through all life. The cosmos is not a lifeless machine. It is a living symphony, and each individual is like a distinct note in that music. Native American shamans knew the same reality. Everything is alive. Each stone, river, bird, and individual has its own inner song. When someone gets ill, they lose their melody. When they heal, they align with the Great Spirit's frequency. And these lessons have been handed down in secret throughout time, protected by ceremonies concealed from a world fascinated with the physical. Yet the esoteric has never vanished. It merely became subtler. Today, quantum science is beginning to demonstrate what ancient sages already knew. Matter is not solid. Everything is made up of moving particles, and vibration is the basis of reality. So, what exactly does this imply for you? It signifies you're not a static creature. You aren't your history, ideas, or feelings. You are a frequency in continual motion, and the frequency may be modified, Have you ever noticed how certain individuals appear to bring tranquility into a room the instant they arrive, while others seem heavy without saying anything? That is vibration. It cannot be faked or forced, but may be enhanced. Herein lies the greatest spiritual difficulty. Most individuals have emotional ups and downs caused by external stimuli. However, the great masters of the past demonstrated that you can anchor a higher vibration and make it a permanent part of who you are. How? Not by a short cure or a fleeting happy notion, but rather through a profound inner shift in which your soul becomes the directing force and your mind, body, and emotions follow suit. This information changes everything because understanding your vibration allows you to comprehend your life, and raising your frequency alters more than just your experiences. You change the reality around you. To raise your vibration forever, you must first comprehend what it is and how it is formed. It is not an abstract or unrealistic notion. Vibration represents the totality of all you are right now. Your thoughts, feelings, words, behaviors, habits, and most importantly, your objectives. Imagine you're a radio station. Every thought, emotion, and phrase aligns you with a certain frequency. Certain frequencies are quiet, clean, and high. Others are chaotic, hefty, or disorderly. What's important is not only temporarily boosting your vibration, but learning to maintain your greatest frequency as your new baseline. So, what determines that frequency? First, consider your ideas and how you see reality. Two individuals might experience the same incident, yet respond in very different ways. One can worry, get furious, or feel despondent. The other may remain cool, study the situation, and act decisively. Which one has the highest vibration? The key is not thinking itself, but how you think. If your mind is continuously filled with judgment, anxiety, criticism, or comparisons, you are caught in a low vibration. Even if you meditate or attempt to feel better, your vibration increases when your ideas match your awareness. When you stop responding instinctively and instead decide how you want to interpret the world next. Sustained emotion is vital. It's not about putting feelings aside. It's about not allowing others to define you all the time. You may feel depressed, angry, or anxious. They are normal emotions, but if they become your default state, your vibration will remain low. Gratitude, for example, is significantly more common than anger or guilt. You may teach yourself to experience more positive emotions even when things are difficult. What counts is the feeling you hold onto throughout time, not the transient ones. That is what communicates to the cosmos your actual frequency. Third, your connection to the current moment is critical. The present moment serves as the entrance to your greatest vibration. When you're totally present in the moment, without resistance, anticipation, or judgment, your energy aligns. The present moment is the only place where you may really find calm, fullness, and connection with your genuine self. People who are locked in the past, focusing on past wounds, or fearing the future, vibrate at unstable frequencies. Their energy gets dispersed and corrupted. Living in the present is more than simply a spiritual discipline. It's essential for keeping your energies clear. Fourth, internal coherence is necessary. This is one of the most powerful foundations of a long-lasting vibration. Coherence. When your ideas, emotions, words, and actions align, your energy becomes firm, brilliant, and magnetic. If there is a disconnect, your vibration will decrease. You may call myself light, but I still live in terror. You might pretend to believe in love while acting out of guilt or manipulation. The cosmos does not react to your statements. It reacts to who you really are. Here's a crucial truth. Affirmations and superficial routines will not automatically raise your energy. It increases when you desire to be someone who vibrates higher initially. Raising your frequency may seem simple. You feel better after meditating, affirming, connecting with nature, and practicing gratitude. But the true problem is to sustain that higher frequency in a world that drags you down. This gets us to the crux of spiritual awakening, mastering conscious vibration. The cosmos is a mirror, not a static one, but a dynamic reflection of your internal condition. And it tests you just as you begin to vibrate faster. Situations, people, or ideas may attempt to bring you back down. It is not punishment. It's a training session. Have you ever observed how, following a moment of clarity, an emotional obstacle might appear unexpectedly? That's because your increased energy brings to light previously concealed concerns. What was previously unsolved has suddenly surfaced, and you have an option. Fall back into old habits or maintain your better vibration. The primary impediment is energetic relapse. This is not failure. Your system is rearranging itself. Consider tuning an instrument. It may seem strange at first, but with the patient's presence and care, it starts to make sense. So do you. Another problem is the general mental cacophony. We live in a world that promotes anxiety, hurry, comparison, and devaluation. And vibrating high in such an environment requires a modest revolt. Do not expect approval or understanding. People may misinterpret or dismiss you. Yet in quiet, your strength develops as you no longer rely on others to comprehend you. You become free. There's also the danger of the spiritual ego mistaking a high vibration for superiority or feeling more enlightened. Seeking affirmation via comparison actually causes a decrease in vibration. The soul does not compete. It just vibrates. The higher your state, the more humility, compassion, and calm power you exude. Keeping a high vibration does not imply ignoring human emotions. It implies not being dominated by them. You may experience melancholy without being devoured by it. You may confront fear without losing strength. You may recognize your darkness without allowing it to diminish your brightness. This is where conscious self-observation becomes critical, not to criticize oneself, but to rebalance. Consider if this thinking makes you feel better or worse. Is this feeling something that connects me to others or isolates me? Does this action respect my truth or my fear? The objective is not perfection. It means being honest about your energy. Be true to yourself in every moment, even if it's unpleasant, because that truth, held with love, automatically elevates your vibration, not by what you do, but through who you are. Finally, the most potent component, surrender. When you quit battling, pushing, and attempting to control things, your energy becomes more open. High vibration is not something you can acquire. It is something you tolerate. It rises when you harmonize with the natural flow of existence. Trust the invisible and know that you are protected by a greater power. Raising your frequency is a demonstration of trust. Keeping it, there's an act of mastery. Raising your vibration is something that occurs on a regular basis. It is a daily practice, a way of life that you select with each thought, word, and deed. True spirituality is defined not by the number of books you've read or the rituals you know, but by how mindfully you live each day. Here are 7 techniques that, if followed consistently, may shift your energy and help you sustain a higher vibration over time. 1. Wake up with purpose. Don't begin the day responding to everything around you. Before checking your phone or reviewing your to-do list, take a minute to reconnect with yourself. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and ask yourself, what energy do I want to carry today? This sets the tone for your vibe from the beginning. So, regardless of what occurs outside, You've already determined how to feel within in order to be careful of what you eat in more ways than simply food. Everything you ingest influences your vibration. It is not about being flawless, but about being conscious. Pay attention to how specific meals, tunes, conversations, news, or social media affect you. Do they motivate you or exhaust you? High vibration is connecting with things that feed you rather than ones that deplete you. Surround yourself with people, settings, and knowledge that will boost your energy. 3. Embrace quiet and mindful breathing in the midst of everyday turmoil. Take a few seconds to breathe. 5 minutes of stillness may raise your vibration higher than hours of running about. Your breath links your physical being to your deeper, subtle energy. Inhale deeply, exhale softly, and return to the present moment. That is your most pure frequency for speaking the truth from your heart. Words convey vibrations. Every time you talk, you create energy. Avoid grumbling, judging, and condemning. Not because they are incorrect, but because they reduce your frequency. Instead, communicate with love, truthfulness, and honesty. Let your words be infused with love, clarity, and purpose. 5. Move with purpose. Your body needs movement for energy to flow. Dancing, mindful walking, yoga, or stretching in the morning may all help you feel more energized. Physical immobility causes emotional stagnation. Movement is your energy medication. 6. Practice appreciation without any motive. Gratitude is one of the greatest vibrations you can feel. You do not have to wait for major successes to be thankful. Appreciate the little things. The air you breathe, the light of day, the route you're on. Gratitude alters your energy and allows you to experience genuine abundance, which is not about having more, but about perceiving and appreciating what you currently have. 7. Relax deeply. Sleep is not just for physical healing. It is for vibrational recalibration. Your body needs rest to assimilate the energy you have encountered. Respect your sleep cycles, establish peaceful bedtime routines, and avoid devices or anything unpleasant before bed. This guarantees that you wake up with fresh, clean energy. Remember that boosting your vibration isn't the aim. It is a continual practice. You don't need to do it perfectly. Simply do it with presence. A daily decision, a moment of stillness, or a deliberate activity may help you remain connected to your core at all times. You have the ability to choose between being immersed in the cacophony of the world and awakening to the quiet power of your soul. You got to this stage for a purpose. Your soul has led you here because it is ready to recall something significant. You are not a victim of the energy around you. You are in control of the energy you emit in a world that is continuously attempting to distract, lower, and alienate you. Maintaining a high vibration is an act of personal power, a route that will change your life and the lives of people around you. As we have seen, vibration is infectious. When you decide to live with a higher frequency, your presence will undoubtedly motivate others who are eager to awaken. However, many individuals get trapped here, anticipating a miracle solution or self-sustaining feelings. A high vibration is not a fast remedy. It is the outcome of a daily, profound commitment to oneself. It demands you to be aware of your ideas, understand your emotions as messengers, and treat your body as a temple, not a jail. Above all, pick the present moment as your point of control, since only in the now can you make aligned choices. Protect your energy, clear your workspace, elevate your behaviors, and let greater awareness flow through you. This is not simply a hypothesis. It's a living discipline to sit still in the midst of chaos, to say no to what no longer serves you, even if it's difficult, and to keep choosing light. even when everything around you seems to be coming apart. That is the unshakable vibe. That is the energy that is independent of external circumstances. That is the inner power that allows you to be in control of your life. And when you genuinely maintain that energy, something amazing occurs. Your environment starts to match your internal state. Your surroundings alters. Your connections develop and possibilities begin to align. Not because you're attempting to attract them, but because you already vibrate from a place that corresponds to them. To put it simply, the world does not need more knowledge. It needs more individuals to vibrate from their souls. People like you are ready to recall and use their power with love, truth, and knowledge. If this message speaks to you, do not ignore it. Practice it. Make it a reality. Make it a part of your life. If you want to go further into energy, spirituality, and personal development, subscribe to the channel. And if this video moved you, please like and share it with those who are ready to rediscover their genuine frequency. Because when you shift your frequency, the whole world begins dancing to your beat. Dear viewers, your support through Super Chat and membership is the only source of income that keeps this channel running. If you want me to continue uploading valuable content without delays and to stay motivated in providing you with the best wisdom, I need your help. Every contribution, big or small, makes a huge difference. Feel free to donate and support Pure Wisdom so we can keep growing together. Your generosity keeps this journey alive. Thank you for being part of this amazing community. If you're enjoying the content on Pure Wisdom and find value in the messages we share, I encourage you to subscribe. Based on the latest analytics, 93.9% of viewers are watching without subscribing. By subscribing, you not only stay updated with new content, but also support the channel's growth, allowing us to continue spreading wisdom for the chosen ones. Hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss an important message. Let's build this community together.